All right, Schlockmeister fans, movie I've never seen before. 2004 is The Halfway House. Let's check it out. Our movie starts with a cute jogger being kidnapped. This is Larissa, that girl's sister.
I'm here to report a missing person.
And who are you?
My name is Larissa Morgan. I'm looking for my younger sister. We live together.
How long has your sister been missing?
See, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. You see, there's been other disappearances in your area.
Disappearances?
All the other girls were residents there. The Mary Magdalene halfway house for troubled girls. Every month or so, they report another one missing.
Yes, but he's hearing the girls' confessions.
Mary Warnoff runs the place.
I see. Well, perhaps you could help me out with something. Sister
Cecelia.
Have you had any more of your girls run away?
What? You're telling me that young women under the protective care of the Mary Magdalene halfway house are being abducted and possibly harmed in some way, and that representatives of the Catholic Church are somehow trying to cover it up? Now, who in the hell is gonna believe that?
Great.
With the cops' blessing, Larissa decides to go undercover
No money, no friends.
and enter the home.
Outside of a bus station. That's not really a crime, but it's only a matter of time before she's into drugs, prostitution, armed robbery.
All of your needs.
This is pervy Father Fogarty who works there
Lord,
too.
Shepherd, I shall not want.
Yes, my dear, that's it exactly. This is one place in the world where you can always be safe.
Father Fogarty has a nice porn stash that Larissa discovers when she pokes around. Oh, and he has a doll too.
Don't suppose you know what's going on, do you?
Unfortunately, we have to focus on the teddy bear here as opposed to the nice lesbian action that's happening right now. Well, these two were planning an escape, and one of them manages to sneak out. But Cecelia found them before the other could escape. She doesn't make it very far. She ends up getting captured by, like, the handyman janitor who works there.
Oh, you pervert!
She's tied up topless to the floor. They're gonna feed her that monster.
Deviant desires can hardly be considered normal.
Sister Cecelia?
Your pride can't save you now.
In a throwback to the 80s, there's a nice group shower scene, which I really can't show you much of, but it's pretty awesome, let me tell you. Next victim.
Hey, Cherry, how would you like a date with Madonna? Madonna? The singer?
I can't show you Cherry, the naked girl on the bed, but they're going to assault her, bully her, with a Madonna statue and some lube. Larissa comes to her rescue, but shh.
Okay, he's gone.
So how does she repay her for rescuing her? How about some hot lesbian action? A couple having some fun in the back seat when... Oh.
Will be food for our gods. Your flesh will provide sustenance for a being vastly superior to you. Yes. It's an honor that's to die for.
Like the previous victim, she's topless, so I can't really show you, but she's getting eaten too.
If there are any more runaways, we'll have to put him on a diet.
Father Fogarty also does some bare-bottom paddling.
The power of Christ compels me.
You'll have to take my word for it.
The power of Christ compels me.
Larissa decides to sneak out in a laundry truck.
I can't be gone for long. What did you find?
Well, it seems our sister Cecelia has led a pretty typical life for a nun.
She's not as she seems. She's very disturbed.
Miss Morgan, really?
Yes, it's true. Her and that handyman are practicing things against God and the Catholic Church.
I see. So now the handyman is involved in this as well.
She reveals to Cherry who she is.
Ran away. I think Sister Cecelia and that handyman have something to do with all of this.
Can I do to help?
I need to search her room, and I want you to stand watch.
So she does poking around in the sister's room and finds the Book of the Dead, the Necronomicon.
Someone's coming.
Who is it?
It's Sister Cecelia. I'm sorry I'm not a good lookout. I'll try to do better next time.
There won't be a next time. The young sergeant. I expect that he'll be here looking for you. It's a pity that he's never gonna find her.
Marissa!
What's Sister Cecelia in that book?
Oh, shit. According to my research, Necronomicon holds the secrets for bringing back the old ones.
The old ones?
They're a race of monstrous beings, and once ruled the planet before man. Supposedly they're trapped in some other dimension now. By performing the rituals that are described in that book, a gateway will open, and they'll be able to re-enter our world.
Hell of a toss. Right through him. It's like butter.
I will be its mother.
You mean you plan on fucking some monster from beyond? And having its children? You're a lot sicker than I thought. Of your race.
I guess Perby Father Fogarty isn't involved with this. I guess don't shoot your gun. Our cop isn't dead. Inventive. A creature makes an appearance, and Larissa finally decides to use her gun. And then she gets carried away, does
Looks like the
Cecelia.
wedding's up.
Not sure why she's holding a gas can. Actually, I do. It was to rip off a line from the movie Jaws.
Smiley, son of a bitch!
All right, let's talk about this movie, The Halfway House. I didn't know what to expect with this one. Never heard of it before. And then I forget if that's Vinegar Syndrome or Severin. Intervision's part of them. They put this out as one of their Black Friday sales, and I decided to pick it up. Why not? 2004, Mary Warnoff is the only person who I recognize in this movie. She's much older. She's probably much older now because this was 18 years ago now. But in a way, this movie is kind of a throwback to some horror movies from the 80s. A lot of gratuitous nudity in there, a nude shower scene, beautiful actresses. This girl goes jogging and she gets kidnapped by somebody, and then the next thing you know, she's naked, tied up in a basement, and fed to a monster. That's how our film starts. Well, the girl's sister then goes to the police. My sister's missing, blah, blah, blah. Turns out that there's a bunch of girls who've been missing. They all come from this girls' home, this halfway house. And of course, the cops think they're just runaways. So Larissa decides to go undercover there with one of the cops' blessings to see if she can figure out what's going on. She does some poking around. She finds out that they're into some like satanic stuff. Sister Cecelia, who's the main nun there, and this janitor guy who's helping her out. They are the ones who are responsible for this stuff. They have the Necronomicon book, the Book of the Dead. They're taking young women, stripping them down topless, tying them to the basement floor, and then feeding them to this giant monster that comes out. Apparently, this monster is part of a group of monsters that existed on Earth prior to humans. And by doing this, they can bring the monsters back. And of course, they'll kill off all the humans. Mary Warnoff has some sort of thing where she's going to give her body to that monster and make, I don't know, half monster, half nun babies. I don't know. Don't know exactly what she had planned there exactly. But they wanted to bring all these monsters back and kill off humanity, I guess. Anyway, with the help of the cop and Larissa and this other girl named Cherry. They eventually thwart their plans, although the cop does get a machete through him. Clever scene, he actually used the pointy end sticking out of his belly to stab the other guy, the guy who threw the machete at him, actually. Larissa takes a gun and shoots the monster when it appears, and then the monster starts to eat Mary Warren off. And then from a scene right out of Jaws, the monster was chewing on this gas can, and she says, "Smile, you son of a bitch," which of course is the exact line said at the end of Jaws. So there you go. And then she shoots it and blows up the creature, and that's basically how our movie ends. So that is The Halfway House. Very short movie, 84 minutes long, but I kind of enjoyed it. Like I said, the main actress in there, I did not recognize, beautiful, beautiful actress. She gets naked a few times. There's some lesbian scenes. There's some rough simulated stuff too, like fisting was going on in this movie. And wow, yeah, that was quite a scene. We don't see anything, obviously, and obviously nothing was actually happening. But yeah, they were portraying a girl getting fisted in this movie. How about that? So anyway, that is The Halfway House, like I said, and I apologize for not knowing if Intervision is part of Severin. Oh, it is Severin Films. There it says right on the back there, Severin. So you can get this. I think this may have been a little cheaper. Maybe it was around $15, or maybe it was 20. I don't know, something like that. But it's a decent film. I kind of enjoyed it. It's a Blu-ray here, so there's some extras on here. Discipline and Sacrifice, a look back at Halfway House. And a few other things. A making of a Highway to Hell music video. Halfway to Hell music video. I'm sorry, not AC/DC. So anyway, check it out. Let me know what you think about it. Leave some comments. It's The Halfway House. Watch it. Bye.